What's going on, guys? It's Tony with Urban Girl Scout Media, living the dream as always, and coming to you today to talk about some of the cards from this new Commander Legends set. Some of these cards really intrigued me, and I'm going to do a couple of videos just on some of them individually. First, I want to talk about the new red Planeswalker, Jeska, Thrice Reborn. So this is 2 colorless and 1 red. It is a Planeswalker that has partner, and can also be your commander. And it's got a bunch of wording on it here, so let's go ahead and read it. First, it says, Jeska, Thrice Reborn enters the battlefield with a loyalty counter on it for each time you've cast a commander from the command zone this game. And then it's got 2 abilities. Choose target creature until your next turn. If that creature would deal combat damage to one of your opponents, it deals triple that damage to that player instead. And that's a 0 ability. And then its minus X ability is Jeska Thrice Reborn deals X damage to each of up to 3 targets. So this was a lot to unpack for really only a 2 ability Planeswalker. However, that first set of keywords there, when we talk about when it enters the battlefield, that's pretty powerful, pretty potent right there from the start. Of course, it is in a 3-drop range, so people are going to think, oh, Jewel Lotus could definitely get this out quickly. Sorry, I need to sip of my beverage, yeah. So, my thoughts on this is a very cool card, a very cool design space for Magic the Gathering to get into when it comes to Planeswalkers, when it comes to Planeswalkers being your commander, when it comes to partner. I thought this was a really cool idea, really big step forward in my opinion. I like that it enters the battlefield with counters on it based on when you've casted it basically in the game. You know, if you're playing partner commanders and you've casted the other one a few times, this is going to come in with some counters on it, and you'll be able to do some damage right away. I do not like that its ultimate, or that its first ability is just a 0. I think that's a little stiff. I think that should have been a -1, just so that even if you only cast this as your first commander, and then you have a creature that you're about to attack with, you at least have to pay the penalty for it. Because this is going to be very interesting to see how people use this. Now, the other thing is, it doesn't necessarily have to be your commander. This could be part of the 99 and still come in with a significant amount of counters on it, depending on when you cast it. So, it's not necessarily just this of how many times it's been cast as your commander that impacts it. And I really like it. I know that there's only a couple of Planeswalkers in this new set. This is definitely one that I was looking at and thought, okay, you know, this is interesting. Pre-sale right now, it's being listed for $10 as a single. That feels a little low. I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels a little low to me. My opinion is that anytime that you have certain colors that can kind of warp and give you an advantage, or give you, whether it's fast mana or fast damage, things like that, it's someone's gonna try and abuse it. And with it being a commander that has partner on it, I think that it's just asking for more trouble. I personally think this card's going to settle somewhere around the $20 range. $15 to $20 is my prediction. And, you know, we'll see what happens from there. But I definitely think that with it not having to be your commander to come in with all the extra counters or loyalty counters, with all that there is around Proliferate, you know, I could see this card becoming a very popular card in the format. What do you guys think? I really don't have much else to say. I mean, you know, the minus X is pretty straightforward. That's gonna be really situational. I think the 0 ability and what it comes in with is really what drew me to this card. The minus X, with it only dealing X damage of up to 3 targets, you know, that is pretty cool. And again, depending upon when you cast it and how powerful the card is, that could have a big deal and a big impact. But overall, I really like this card, and curious to see what everyone has to say about it. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think.